We have a new guest.
Yes, we have, and it's my pleasure to welcome, Ms. Amisha Vora, who's the Joint Managing Director of Prabhudas Leeladhar, a lady who has an uncanny ability to predict profit margins. If you really read how she started her career, she really has the ability to do that. And Ms. Vora, I'm also going to focus on profit tonight. I want to listen to you with profit. Right? So we've had a discussion, and I always believe I was keeping this for the end, but I think it's the apt moment for me to say this now. Years ago, in one of the walls of the IBM offices here in Noida, I came across an interesting proverb which stayed with me forever. It said, 1 hour spent with a wise man is equivalent to 10 years of study. Right? So I'm going to really look forward to listening to all of you. We've been listening to each other. Now to you. Now,
wait. 1 year spent with a wise woman is equal to 11 years of study.
Hats off to you, Dr. Marshall Gold. Hats off to you.
May I please?
Yeah, please.
The whole world feels women can be wise, but never the husband. Please, over to you.
So Ms. Vora, we've been speaking about the context and the relevance of Dr. Marshall's book in terms of what got you here won't get you there. And you have a great story of how true it is, when you looked at how the skills you possessed when it came to institutional sales would have to be changed when it came to developing your retail salespeople. And that's a story that stayed with me forever. And we'd like to hear, from your experience and words of wisdom for all the great managers out here who've had a fantastic day today and been a very important moment in their lives. So what would your words of wisdom be in the context of what would take them forward?
First and foremost, I'm really, really obliged and very happy to be with Dr. Goldsmith, and also the fact that all the winners have been such impressive, successful people that I'm really happy with this opportunity to share my experience and my journey. So as what you very rightly said, there used to be the time when I used to go to corporates and say, I have made your budget. This is how your profits are likely to be, because as an analyst, that's how we used to do day in and day out, look at corporate balance sheets, understand both macro, micro trends, and based on that, make our opinion. And being in the institutional sales and business, your own opinion made a lot of difference in servicing client. So as what you said, my first half of career was all about my own self, my study, my hard working, my opinion, and then, of course, my awards. There comes my second half. And all the time, to add, in the first half of my story, my client was an extremely well-read, everybody is intelligent, but he always thinks he's very intelligent, very experienced person. So I have to always try and up my game. But I do client face to face. And that was the first half. There comes the second half, when from select few institutional, educated, opinionated client, I come to a universe of 1 lakh clients whom I don't see. And still, they are being seen, serviced, and they feel me through my teams. And that was when the first time I realized the importance of my team knowing and me clearing the channels as to how the whole ethos, the whole equation passes through and touches the client. And of course, I learned a lot in this second journey. And what really helped me in this second journey is that I initially started cutting the layers and touching the last mile. And while touching the last mile, I realized back home, what channels? Is it technology channel? Is it my process? Is it my motivation and touch? And ultimately, they're belonging to the brand or the business. What do I really need to work on? And that really helped me a lot. And the only achievement I feel which has happened, there's miles and miles to go, is that today my team dreams. everybody knows that their tomorrow is going to be much better than their today. They have dreams, and I'm very happy about it. Thank you.
So wonderful to hear that, Ms. Vora. The word I love the most is the dreams part. Thank you so much for that. So on that note, I thank every one of you, Dr. Goldsmith, Ms. Vora and Manoj, for your wonderful and generous sharing of wisdom. So my concluding words of thanks would be with the thanks to the GMI team in the background, which has worked very hard. My message for everyone is stay expansive, generous, and inspired. Thank you so much. Back to you, Medley.
Thank you so much, everyone, for such lovely insights. They were really very, very simple. In fact, things like listening are such higher order skills, I feel, and yet they are so simple to think about and also then work on as we go ahead at different stages in our career. Thank you so much for your insights. This discussion actually has certainly motivated us to keep innovating ourselves. Remember that success has different parameters at different stages of our careers. And speaking of this constant desire